get a cap.
Right now you're watching as Hysteria is sneaking into the straight ripping base. There's Elmite where Elmite landed that melee, and that is going to be huge because now Hysteria has no shield. He's one shot away from dying, but he has perfect protection there from Heinz. He's finally going to be taken out from behind as Legit is going to try and move in from bottom B to go towards that flag return.
And when you check out both of these teams head-to-head on CTF and Onslaught, the edge actually goes to straight ripping.
Straight ripping really has the better record.
Yes, that's surprising.
I guess Triggers Down just must lose this game type off of the main stage because every time I see him on here, they walk away with a W. And we're going to jump on board with T-Squared as Legit's taken down. T-Squared doing some damage from bottom middle. And you got to love the team shot here. The opponent doesn't have a chance to fire more than 3 shots every time you see a battle because Straight Rippin has 2 battle rifles firing at you, and none of their teammates are missing shots. So it's like a perfect 4-shot every time, except you're getting hit by that before you can fire 3 times.
And that's mainly because Straight Rippin's pushing 1 guy top and 2 guys bottom. 1 guy goes underneath where the guy who's going top is, and then the other guy comes bottom middle.
And it's 3-1 right now after 8 minutes and 45 seconds. T-Squared just patrolling the bottom middle. He's going to be the spawn camper, and it looks like they're just trying to sneak a guy into the flag, but Triggers Down, even though they're getting contained in their spawn point, they're doing a nice job of shutting down the player that's moving in after their flag. And guys, we're going to listen in with Hysteria and crew to find out what they're going to do to try and turn this game around. It looks like they just set up 2 players top middle, SK's bottom middle, and this looks like all 4 members of TD alive, 3 members of Straight Rippin down, and TD's going to be back on the board if Hysteria can put this in, and there he does. It's a 3-2 game.
And the beauty of that is Triggers Down still has top control, Chris.
And Pistola going off, same with Hysteria. Now this one's going to go back and forth all 5 games, guys. I can feel it. These guys are just taking turns, controlling the map, getting in a position where they can team shot, and pushing on the other one, forcing them to force out some mistakes here. Snipe Down finally shut down Hysteria, and we're going to jump on board with SK. He's the last one alive here for TD.
Top B, watch out! Alright, on the flag! Flag! You got shot! Slow shield, slow shield! Alright, call it, sit. Stay alive, stay alive. Alright, bunch up, nice, Lola. Nice, bottom mid. Last one. Bottom B, stay, run our base! Rest of our B! Stay alive, Justin. He run around. Bottom B. Remember base still, RB, we gotta kill him. Under our base. He's still on our base. Bottom B. I'll help you in a second. Bottom B. B tunnel and B maze. B tunnel's 1 hit. B maze. Under their base, 1 shot. Element. B maze, 1 hit.
Triple kill from SK, and now Triggers Down is going right for the flag. You see T-Squared, the last member alive, sitting there bottom A maze, and SK is going to finish all 4 members of Straight Rippin before moving this flag bottom middle, and he's going to pass this one off to Hysteria, it looks like.
And SK has stepped up his individual game a lot, Chris. I've never seen him play this well.
And Pistola is actually going to pick up that flag, and it's going to be a 3-3 game as TD is right back in this one. Remember, here on Onslaught CTF, it's the first team to 5 or the team leading after 15 minutes in regulation time. And it looks like Triggers Down is going to try and get the 4th flag on the board.
That 4th flag may have just hurt him there, Chris. They gave up control just to get that flag pulled.
And they didn't score that flag, so that could be a huge, crucial mistake here from Triggers Down. Not necessarily a crucial mistake, but I guess a nice showing there by Straight Rippin to stop that flag cap and retake map control. Let's jump on board with a member of Straight Rippin. No, you know what? I like where Triggers Down is going with this one. They told Heinz to stay up there, and I think he's going to do some damage from top B. And there's a nice battle rifle there to finish off 2 kills as SK is going to go clean up 1. And TD's moving in for this flag again, but it looks like Snipe Down getting clutch there on the flag, Scott.
And you know, I talked to Triggers Down players, and they all say Heinz is the best player on the team. But I have to disagree and say Pistola. I guess there's some underlying factor about Heinz that I just don't see.
Heinz always impresses me, and he's not necessarily as flashy as Pistola, but yeah, there you see him. He's on a killing spree. He's obviously doing something right, and he's moving the flag perfectly across bottom B. All dead you hear for Straight Rippin. Heinz finally getting shot in the back there by Legit off the spawn, but it's going to be a 4-3 game as Triggers Down is taking the lead. Onslaught CTF, the fastest game type we have here on the circuit, and this one is a nail-biter.
And you knew coming into this was going to be a seesaw match, a perfect tug-of-war between these 2 powerhouses on MLG Pro Circuit. And Heinz going crazy again, a double kill. He's looking for a triple.
And now they have the 5th and final flag in the hands of SK. Triggers Down going clutch, and it's because Heinz throws that guy top of the A side.
great match right there. Triggers Down taking the first game of his best of 5. And let's take a look at the stats.
There you go. You see Hines putting up 29, 30, and 25. That's a +4. SK going +5. On the other side, Snipe Down doing his best with 28 kills and T-Squared with 29. But Straight Rippin once again not able to close out Onslaught CTF as Triggers Down takes game 1.
And that's right here, winners bracket finals in Anaheim. The 4th stop, Triggers Down and Straight Rippin right now. Triggers Down with the 1-0 advantage as we gear up, and we're getting ready for game number 2.
And Scott, you know, this reminds me so much of what we saw Straight Rippin versus Carbon earlier yesterday. Straight Rippin was up 4-0 in that game. Carbon came back to win the game 5-4 in the CTF. This time around, they had Triggers Down stuck in their base, but Triggers Down stopped Straight Rippin's attempts at the flag, came back, and then they rallied to win the game 5-3 there.
Yeah, and that was mainly because they continued to kill the guy on their flag, and they didn't worry about trying to get control. They just killed the guy at their base and got him out of there, and because of that, they were able to regain control.
And there you see when the camera's on Pistol, the crowd here erupts in Anaheim, California. Anaheim, if you're liking what you're seeing, let me hear some noise. Team Slayer on Narrows coming up next.
I mean, how could you not like the energy in here? Not only that, but the energy from Triggers Down after winning their first game, truly amazing. If the rest of this match is going to be like this, I don't know how we're going to contain ourselves.
Now, guys, this is something really crazy going on. Hines unable to join the room, it looks like. It says he's on the screen with the rest of the other 8 players, but he's having a little technical difficulties, struggling with the Xboxes here on the main stage.
I don't know.
They're going to get this one reset for a second.
After the game he had last game, I don't know if I want him to join anyway. You know, give us a little advantage over here for Straight Rippin maybe. I mean, killing sprees, double kills, he's doing it all.
And, you know, I think we should probably open up here with Hines from Triggers Down as this game's getting started. It looks like the refs are figuring things out.
This looks like a perfect time actually to talk about mustaches for kids as Legit is looking to grow his out. Go to donorschoose.org where we can check out all of the MLG employees, myself included, growing my mustache for the next 30 days, and you can donate, help sponsor myself. Puckett, he's grown his out. Scott is working on his as well. You'll even see some of our ladies with their pink mustaches. Donorschoose.org. Click on Mustache for Kids, sponsor us, and help us raise money for public schools in New York City.
And while you're waiting for game 2, make sure to check out where your local lid store, the closest one towards you, MLG, 4 brand new hats in your local mall.
November 15th.
That's right. Here we go, guys. Game number 2.